One of the biggest challenges that a telemarketing agent faces, especially a telemarketing agent working from home, is staying productive and motivated. And they're both correlated. Obviously, if you're not motivated, you're not going to be productive, and if you're not productive, then your motivation is going to sag. So how to keep both of those up, how to stay motivated, how to stay productive. What I found most effective is to manage your calling time in calling blocks, and to schedule that in advance for yourself, and to keep yourself accountable for things that are under your own control, such as how many calls you make, and indirectly as a result how many contacts you make, how many leads you generate, how many appointments you set, or if you're a salesperson, how many sales you're getting as a result of that. So use Google Calendar or whatever kind of calendaring tool you have. Schedule out your calling time in advance. If you're calling across time zones, then you could be looking at as much as a 12 or 13-hour workday within which to schedule your time. If you're working part-time, you're probably looking at anywhere from 2 to 3 hours of calling time from home. If you're a full-time from-home telemarketing agent, then probably somewhere around 5 or 6 hours of calling time. What's worked best for me and for agents that I've coached is to break up their calling time into 30-minute blocks. So if you're working, let's say, 3 hours a day, and you're putting in 2 30-minute blocks per hour, that's 6 calling blocks that you need to manage. Try to do at least 3 calling blocks in one go, so 90 minutes at a time, perhaps. And add 5 minutes of break time in between each calling block. So you're calling 30 minutes, you're taking a 5-minute break. This gives you an opportunity to refresh your mind, and go stand up, walk around a little bit, get the circulation going. When you come back to calling, you've reset yourself. You're ready to go. You have the ability and energy to focus again. Take a few minutes also to review what you've learned in the previous 30 minutes of calling, so that telemarketing becomes a learning experience for you, and you have a different perspective on it. You don't become bored with it. There's something new always developing that you're learning. You're working on your skills. You're becoming better at what you're doing. That in itself was also motivating. So I found that makes a big difference. And share what you learn with your colleagues. If you're working from home and you have other people on your team that are on Skype or another kind of chat thing, type a brief message about what just happened, what you learned, or save it for, take down notes, save what you learned for a conference call with your team members if you do daily or weekly sales conference calls. If the 30-minute thing doesn't work for you, then experiment, and maybe it's 45 minutes or 50 minutes, whatever is best for you. But keep in mind that after about 30 minutes of effort, of concentration, your attention starts to flag. Your ability to concentrate and focus starts to weaken, and also whatever you're learning in your short-term memory starts to fade away. But if you do that periodic review every 30 minutes or so, then you're reinforcing your learning, and you are truly then developing your skills to a higher level. And believe me, it's going to make a big difference for you over the long term. So hopefully this has helped, and drop me a note if you have any questions. Thank you very much.